Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Madsen, and today we're reading Judges 17 through 21. As we wrap up Judges, I can tell you that I always have trouble stomaching the last chapters of this book. Maybe that's because I had a friend who was literally raped to death. It is so difficult to read about a woman who was raped and left for dead. Then her body was cut into 12 pieces and sent to each tribe. Trust me, I had no idea this kind of thing was in the Bible the first time I read through it. So I am attaching a link from Got Questions all about it. In my opinion, here's the key phrase. In those days, Israel had no king. All the people did whatever seemed right in their own eyes. That's Judges 17:6. And I believe with all my heart that that is what is happening today. In today's daily walk, it talks about our own information quotient. Well, I think from my time in a newsroom, I always knew too much about the awful things that were going on in our world, our nation, our state, and yes, even our own neighborhoods, and often share about how little I miss having to tell others about that kind of stuff. I'm not sure morality can be legislated/governed, but I've also never been called by God to stand up for something that is right by God's/the Bible's standards, not something that seems right in our own eyes. Again, that's why I'm always asking us to examine our own hearts as opposed to judging others' hearts. That's also why one of the biggest life lessons we try to teach our children is that we don't do what we feel like doing. Because sometimes we won't feel like going to school or work, but we still go because it's the right thing to do. And how do we know what the right thing to do is? The Bible. But you can't know what's in there unless you read it. Okay. Sorry for the soapbox. Sometimes the passion is just hard to contain. I hope you understand and I hope you see what I'm saying, especially on a day that the reading is so difficult. The point is how desperately the Israelites needed a king/leader and proof that even when they had one, it really wasn't enough, which is why we all desperately need our one true king, Jesus Christ. So that is my takeaway from this horrific reading today, but I'm curious to know what you think. Share your thoughts with me. You can always email me or you can comment on our Facebook page. And because we did wrap up another book, I am including the Bible Project overview video on Judges. These are so informational and so great for you to watch through if you have the time. And I'm so happy to say that we now get to read a love story, at least for one day. I hope you enjoy Ruth. Keep it up. You can do this. Happy reading.